Hello. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Great. Welcome. I'm Lori Austin, Director of Admission, and we're so happy you're here today. I would very much like you to meet our wonderful performers here. This is Alan Molnar, and this is the Lehman Jazz Band. They're going to play another number for you, but Alan is going to tell you a little bit about our program here, opportunities, and introduce everyone. How many of you here like to play music? Oh, good. Well, he's going to tell you, but a couple of our performers were sitting where you were last spring, saw the jazz performance, and thought, I'd like to do that, and here they are. So this could be you at our next event.
Okay, Thank you very much. And hi, everyone. It's such a pleasure to play in this theater for a great audience. I really appreciate your listening and that you're here today. Jazz here at Lehman College, over the years we've had really good musicians going through and playing jazz and also Latin music and all kinds of different genres. And this particular ensemble we have three of them right now. There's one or two that are not able to be here today, and a few others that are kind of working towards being in the ensemble next semester. So we have here Michael Del Vecchio on bass guitar. And I just met him a few weeks ago, maybe about a month and a half ago at the most. And however, when we had that session much like this last April, he was there. And he wasn't in the band, he wasn't a student here at the school yet, but I'm so glad that he came over, and as you can hear, he's playing very, very well. So that's Michael. And we also have Tanya Escamilla. Did I pronounce that? Okay, and I'm just getting to know her. She's very new to her. She's a transfer student, a wonderful flutist, and working on her improvising and all of that. So she's new to our program and a very welcome musician to have with us. And Israel Thomas is an extraordinary musician. You're hearing him play on viola, and he's working on his guitar playing, he's working on his music production and all kinds of things right now, transposing by ear some Pat Metheny music, and has been for this year and the last couple of years, I think now, a real wonderful person to have in the jazz ensemble. So that's Israel. Our regular pianist, Jacob, is a very talented man who has been doing a lot of composing. And I wish we could take about 2 hours today and show you how the student ensemble with our regular pianist, who is our main composer, how they work together and share ideas and try ideas in the rehearsals. And their compositions are good. I always tell them, you'll always make more money writing music than playing music, but playing music is all good too. So anyway, I hope that you'll come to Lehman College. This is a wonderful place, and if you don't have to be a music major to play in any of the ensembles. We have Latin band, we have percussion ensemble, we have vocal ensembles, and they're open to all students in the college. So please come to Lehman College. You'll love it here, and I hope you want to play music. And by the way, if you've never played an instrument before, we have keyboard lessons and guitar lessons that you can take as a non-music major. So there's a lot going on. So I think we have maybe two songs left. One song? We have one song left. Okay, so thank you so much for your attention.
Come on. Thank you. It's a beautiful day here at Lehman College. We are so happy you're here with us. You're showing a lot of commitment by being out of bed early on a Saturday and joining us. So thank you for being here. How many of you are going to be freshmen? Okay, and transfer students? Thank you. I always like to know who's in the audience. So I know that deciding which college to attend can be stressful. There are so many factors that you're considering when you're looking at schools. And I hope after today, you will have Lehman really high on your list. Today, you're going to meet both current students, you're going to meet faculty, you're going to meet a lot of staff members, and we hope that you're really going to use the day to ask a lot of questions, anything that's on your mind. We really are here to answer them, make you feel comfortable, let you know what kind of opportunities await for you here. We are going to have a number of workshops, and I'm going to go through the program afterward, but you will learn about Lehman, admissions, the process, financial aid. You're going to learn what it's like to be a student here, what kinds of student life activities are here for you, athletics, everything under the sun. And you're also going to play bingo if you're interested and find out about our majors. We, later on in the day, are going to have a major club fair where, again, we have faculty representing every department here. So hopefully, one of the areas that are of interest to you, there will be a representative there. So ask, again, questions about programs, majors, what it's like to be in that major, what kind of careers those majors lead to, and just have a fun day. And I see that there are a number of parents and family members here. Just want you to know that we also have great programs here for adults. We have lots of master's degrees, we have PhD degrees, we have continuing education. So if you'd like to come to school with your students, even though they might not be so keen on that, there is that opportunity. So Lehman's open to everyone. We also have summer camps. So if you have younger kids at home, we have a lot to offer in the summer. So I am not going to delay any further. We have some wonderful speakers for you. So the first speaker I would like to introduce to you is Dr. Marisol Jimenez. She is currently the Interim Senior Director of Academic Programs. In that role, she manages programs that focus on college access, having trouble speaking today, and student success. Programs under her portfolio include the Office of Academic Standards and Evaluations, the ACE program, College Now, which some of you might be part of. Anyone here in College Now? Great, I see a couple hands there. She also oversees the First Year Initiative program and the Instructional Support Services program, which provides academic support and tutoring for Lehman students, and also the SEEK program. She co-leads the Step Up program at Lehman, which provides holistic support, including academic advising, socio-emotional and educational support, mentoring, and faculty development. Her research publications and presentations have focused on academic support, college teaching, Hispanic-serving institutions, and assessment of the quality of education offered by colleges and universities. Dr. Jimenez holds a BA in English from the University of Albany, an MA in English from Purdue, as well as an EDM and an EDD in higher ed and post-secondary education from Teachers College, Columbia University. So as you can see, she is an extremely busy person here. She is a wonderful colleague. Marisol, come on up.
Thank you so much, Lori. Good morning, students, families, and friends. I'm really glad to be here. I felt coming in this morning like this is the quintessential college campus, and I hope that you felt that too. This week, I found myself in a similar position to you as I visited New York City public schools with an 8th grader trying to decide where to apply. And I asked myself each evening, what makes this school stand out? So I want to tell you about Lehman in a way that answers that very question and the question, why should you choose to be here? At Lehman, we don't just offer a quality education, we provide a transformative experience grounded in the liberal arts. In our classrooms, you'll be challenged to explore different disciplines, collaborate with students who hold diverse perspectives, and develop the skills to tackle complex problems. I like to say that we are preparing you to hold jobs and solve issues that haven't even been identified yet. Imagine debating ethical dilemmas in our first-year seminars, or designing research projects in our state-of-the-art labs in our new science and nursing building, or producing videos and podcasts with the award-winning teams in our multimedia center, or interning via paid internship with organizations making a real difference in Bronx communities. Imagine working with our Office of Campus Honors and Scholarly Engagement to obtain prestigious scholarships like the Gilman or the Fulbright to fully fund your study abroad to places our students have studied in, such as Germany, Greece, Japan, Morocco, the Netherlands, South Korea, Spain, and the United Kingdom. Do you know that we've been recognized as a leader for producing Fulbright scholars? We are competing with the best institutions in this country, and our students are the real stars. Imagine completing our leadership certificate program to cultivate the skills you need to become change agents, and then honing those skills by joining our Student Government Association or one of our over 67 student-led clubs and organizations. How many of you want to follow a pre-health or pre-med track? Good, so many of you. Then imagine attending Lehman. Our institution has been recognized by the American Association of Medical Colleges for our success in helping historically underrepresented students attend medical school. And these are just a few examples of how I think Lehman empowers students to become critical thinkers, problem solvers, and lifelong learners. These are our core beliefs about what should be the outcome of a Lehman education. Lehman is a community where you can find your place, discover your passions, and build lifelong connections. Our commitment to diversity, social justice, and inclusivity are woven into everything we do, and it's why we provide our students with free tutoring, counseling, dedicated academic advisors to support them on their college journey. And it's why also we are a leader in fostering social mobility, which means that we help our students graduate and obtain jobs that help transform their lives and their families' lives. As you explore our campus today, I encourage you to talk to our students, visit our academic and club fair, and experience the vibrant energy of our close-knit community. I'll share that I came to Lehman close to 20 years ago, and I intended to stay here for 2 years. And I have loved my time here, the students, the staff, the energy, and I hope you can discover as you spend time here today why I've made a commitment to being here at Lehman. We believe that a Lehman education can empower you to make a real impact on the world, and I hope you'll choose to join us in the fall. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marisol. How many of you have been on the campus before? Oh, good, a lot of you. For those of you who have not, we will have tours of the campus later on in the day, so I hope you'll stay and, as Marisol said earlier, see what a beautiful campus we have here. I am honored to introduce our next speaker, who is Jorge Silva Porras, who is the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Success at Lehman College. He joined the college August 2023 and previously served as interim dean at CUNY School of Professional Studies and as provost in a university in Puerto Rico. The provost has taught at CUNY's Hostos Community College. Anyone here from Hostos? Okay, we have some people from Hostos here. NYU, Sagrado, and SPS, and is a strong advocate for increasing access to a high quality and affordable education for a diverse student population. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science from Yale, a Juris Doctor from the University of Puerto Rico, and a Master's in Business Administration from the University of Texas at Austin McCombs Graduate School of Business and the Copenhagen Business School in Denmark. His passionate, student-centric focus and innovative teaching strategies has garnered the respect of colleagues and students alike. Come on up.
Thank you so much, Lori. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. And let me tell you, Lori, you ordered perfect weather, sunny in the 60s, so you get to enjoy the campus in all its glory and all its beauty. I met some of you during the morning session, during the breakfast, and I was commenting that in my very humble and unbiased opinion, Lehman is the most beautiful college of all the CUNY system. It is really an oasis of beauty with fabulous buildings from the very old that you were in, the music building, historic neo-Gothic architecture, to our latest addition to the campus, which is a brand new $95 million nursing research and teaching facility. So, and everything in between that you can imagine. So I'm 50 years old, 58 years old. I wish I were 50 years old. So no spring chicken. I think I still have a few years of productive life. But in 58 years, I've been in your position, obviously, and I have experienced a few things. So I do want to share a few words of advice. We certainly hope that you will apply and you will gain admission and will come to Lehman. But the advice I want to share with you would apply whether you come to Lehman or go to another college. We all have in life inflection points or tipping points, moments that are instrumental in deciding what our future life will be. And some of those you probably realize very well, things like starting a family, if you decide to start a family or get married, or first time you have your first kid. All of those are inflection points, moments in your life that change the trajectory. Now, you might not realize it, although I think some of you probably do, but your decision, when you choose your college, that is a tremendously important inflection point in your life. So my recommendation to you is, whether you're decided on what you want to study or not, study the options that you have available to you carefully, because you have no idea what difference it will make in your life, which college experience you choose. So by a show of hands, how many of you are not fully sure what you want to major or concentrate on? How many? Very good. Well, I was exactly in your position when I was starting college. I was born and raised in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and came to the US as an 18-year-old freshman in Connecticut. My English, as Celia Cruz used to say, was not very good looking. So it was a difficult adaptation, no doubt. But the college I chose had something that helped me throughout my entire life. It had multiple options. By multiple options, I talk not only about the academic options, which are, of course, critical. When you come to college, that is your primary focus, study, right? Your job is to get the best grades and learn as much as you can about your discipline and hopefully your profession. But this is also a moment in which you have to choose a place that gives you an entire community experience. So it's the academic, it's the student engagement, it's the potential for internships or getting practical experience on the profession that you're considering. So when I went to college, I really didn't know what I wanted to study. I had an idea of what I wanted to study. So I took everything under the sun. I took political science, I took economics, I took calculus, I took art history, philosophy, psychology, you name it. I ended up deciding to pursue a law degree, so I am a recovering attorney. I haven't practiced in many years. I'm still recovering from that experience, but it served me very well to have the options. So that's one thing that Lehman does provide. We have 6 schools. Most of the disciplines that you might be interested in are available and offered here, as Lori said, from bachelor degrees all the way to doctoral degrees. So if you're interested in nursing, for instance, you could start with your bachelor in nursing, continue towards a master's, and even do a doctorate in nurse practitioner or nurse practice. So the options are incredibly diverse, and I think that is very important because most likely than not, either you at some point will choose a different discipline or an additional discipline. Look at Michael, who was playing the bass earlier, right? His major is not music. His major is, I believe, exercise and recreation science, but he loves music. He can take 4 courses in music and have a minor in music. And those are the types that you think, recreation science, exercise science and music, they don't go together. Well, I talked to a young man this morning. His interest is majoring in computer science, but he's very interested in religious studies. So could he minor in religious studies? Very probably so, within our history or political science or philosophy departments. So when you choose your college, and again, I hope it will be Lehman College, but when you choose your college, make sure that you do your due diligence, that you study the options, and you decide with all the information that we will provide not only today, but in weeks, months to come. Make the right choice because it could be, again, a very important inflection point in your life. You will make lifelong friendships here. We even have students who met here and eventually got married and built a family and have kids who are contemplating coming back to Lehman. So, right? It's life works like that. You never know what's going to happen. But again, choose a place where you have the options. Best of luck. Congratulations on your journey. And I hope to see many of you next year as we do the new orientation for new students. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So obviously, it's very important to find the right academic area, something you love, something you're passionate about. But student life, getting involved in clubs and organizations is also very important. So again, how many of you, whether it's at your high schools or at colleges you're currently attending, are involved in any kind of extracurricular activities? Great, a lot of you. And we find at college that having something else outside the classroom really enhances your experience. And many students, we retain them longer because they're happier, they're involved. So I really hope that when you come here, I'm assuming you're going to come here because you should, that you will get involved in different types of activities. And next, we have the president of our student government, Khadisha Diallo, is going to speak to you. She is a second-degree student majoring in biology. Her first degree was in psychology from City College. She is now a pre-medical student hoping to apply to medical school next year. Khadisha is also student government president, as I mentioned, and was recently re-elected during a remarkable voter turnout of over 600 students, which is the highest since COVID. Under her leadership, the student government team advocates for student needs, organizes student-centered events, and participates in the College Senate to influence school policy. Currently, they're focusing on enhancing the cafeteria's food options, very important to all of us, and also wants it to reflect our student body, which is quite diverse, to include halal, kosher, vegan choices. Additionally, she and her team are spearheading efforts to establish a multi-faith center, providing an inclusive prayer space for the large Muslim students and accommodating Jewish, Christian students in their religious practices without compromising their education. And in this world, boy, is it important to bring everyone together in a common space and see what commonalities students do have regardless of their background. So it is my pleasure to introduce Khadijah, who is absolutely wonderful. Come on up here. Thank you, dear. I love your SBA. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to College Open House. My name is Khadijah Diallo, and I'm currently serving a second term as president of the Student Government Association. As a second-degree student majoring in biology on the pre-medical track, I can genuinely say that this institution has been transformative for me, and I hope it will be for you all. The moment I came to Lehman, my biology professors took me under their wings. Shout out to Dr. Henning and Professor Lydia Williams, who have been incredible mentors. They encouraged me to pursue leadership opportunities, and Dr. Henning invited me to help revive the pre-med club known as MAPS, Minority Association for Pre-Health Students. This club opened new avenues of leadership for me. The supportive environment at Lehman extends beyond the biology department. I've had privilege of learning from inspiring faculty like Professor Daniela Kyriakakis in physics and Professor Benjamin Burton-Pye in chemistry, amongst other across various departments. This is one of the things to consider when choosing a college, as it is one of the most significant decisions you will make, and I want to assure you that you are in the right place. Lehman College is not just about academic excellence, it's about community, support, and opportunity. Here you'll find passionate faculty, as I said earlier, who are dedicated to your success and a vibrant student body that thrives on collaboration and innovation. In my time here, I've had the privilege of working alongside incredible peers who inspire me daily. Together, we've tackled challenges, organized events, and initiated programs that enhance our college experience. As the SGA president, I am committed to ensuring that your voices are heard. Whether you're interested in academic resources, social activities, or advocacy for student needs, your input is vital to shaping our community. For those of you interested in the pre-medical track, I encourage you to seek out mentorship from your science professors and get involved in research opportunities. Our biology department is exceptional, offering numerous ways to engage with the material and gain hands-on experience. I personally attest to the invaluable connections and knowledge I've gained through these opportunities. As you explore our campus today, I urge you all to connect with current students, ask questions, and envision yourself here. This is a place where you can grow academically and personally, and I believe you will find it welcoming and inspiring. Thank you for considering Lehman College, and I look forward to seeing many of you here next semester and hopefully join in student government. Together, let's make a difference.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we have some more entertainment for you before we end this part of our program. So I would next like to introduce to you Penny Prince, who is a professor of music and also a wonderful colleague and friend. So Penny, come on up, and Penny's going to introduce her performers to you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. It's great to see so many people. It's wonderful. I have been at Lehman for about 21 years now. I absolutely love it. There's no other place I'd rather work. And it's funny because after all these years, I decided I wanted to take a class this year. And I'm taking Spanish. And I love it. I just absolutely love being a student. My professor, Bazukov, is absolutely amazing. Within 5 minutes, he got everybody talking. We had to ask each other in Spanish, how old are you? That was embarrassing for me, but how old are you? How are you? Where were you from? all these things. And now I'm speaking Spanish wherever I go, and that's just after 1 month. So it's really terrific. In the music department, we have several programs. We have general music, where you could learn composing, sight singing, theory, arranging, singing, piano, whatever you want. We also have a new program in digital music where you learn how to produce music in studios and arrange music. And we're starting a new program next year where you could start your certification as a teacher, as a music teacher. So if you're interested in any of those tracks, or if you just want to take a music class, please come to us. Now today, I'm introducing two wonderful young singers who've been in plays of mine. Every year I write a musical for Lehman, which you're all welcome to be part of. You don't have to be a music major. And the two people who are singing, one of them is Marianne Juarez Rivas. She was a psychology major, but she wanted to sing. So she's been in two of my musicals, and hopefully again this year, Marianne. And then, oh yeah, we'll clap for Marianne. And then another young man who is actually, he was born in England, and he's all the way here in New York. I saw him in a play in the theater department, and he was so great that I said, you have to be in my play. So he was in my play last year, and hopefully again this year, and that's MacArthur Varga. So we're going to sing 3 songs for you. One of them comes from a civil rights play that we wrote called When I Get to Where I'm Going. And then the other 2 come from a play we did last year, Daniel in the Lion's Den. I hope you enjoy it.
You can live your life in shadows, thinking that's the scope of the world, not letting anything new to come in. You believe you live in wonder, though it's drafty and it's gray, yet that's the way it's always been. But the moment you feel sunshine, it casts a warming glow with the rays and sparkling colors all around. And you can't go back, you know it. Your shadow life is done. You recognize your life of light's begun. You can live your life in shadows, thinking that's the scope of the world, not letting anything new to come in. You believe you live in comfort, though it's drafty and it's gray, yet that's the way it's always been. But the moment you feel sunshine, it casts a warming glow with the rays and sparkling colors all around. And you can't go back, you know it. Your shadow life is done. You recognize your life of light's begun.
I am caught in a web of my own design. I was rash and neglectful when they asked me to sign such a prideful decree. How could I have agreed, but it's done. It's my word against my deed, there's no turning back. That is not how you lead, that's not how you act. Stay strong and controlled. Play it tough, play it bold, and you've won. I know it's wrong, I know it's cruel. I don't deny I've been a fool. Oh, Daniel, you don't deserve this fate, nor do half the people we incarcerate. Oh, Daniel, I will fast and pray to the one whom you trust. May he keep you safe in the dead. Amen. With a wave of my hand, I condemned a man to the den, to his death, to his dying breath. I alone caused this pain. I alone am to blame, but it's done. It's my word against my deed. There's no turning back. That is not how you lead. That's not how you act. Stay strong and control. Play it tough, play it bold, and you've won. I know it's wrong, I know it's cruel. I don't deny I've been a fool. Oh, Daniel, you don't deserve this fate, nor do half the people we incarcerate. Oh, Daniel, I will fast and pray to the one whom you trust. May he keep you safe in the dead. Amen. Oh, Daniel, you don't deserve this fate, nor do half the people we incarcerate. Oh, Daniel, I will fast and pray to the one whom you trust. May he keep you safe in the dead. Amen. Can you loose the knots by interpretation? Connect the dots of a situation. Solve for X the algebraic equation. Fill the tile of a mosaic creation. Disembodied hands scratching letters out on plaster. Gouging, scraping, seeds of world disaster. What's my karma? What's my fate? Or where's my armor against this traitor?
Daniel, Daniel.
What's the meaning of this reading? Help me, 'cause my soul is bleeding. Ignorance is never ever bliss. Where have I gone wrong? Just say it. Tell me what I owe, I'll pay it. I cannot go on and on like this. Not like this.
You helped his father get relief back then. You got to use your holy powers once again to bring my king the peace that he deserveth. Guarantee you'll be the one who served with purple robe. You'll be rewarded, highly praised and duly lauded. Chain of gold will hang around your neck. Heck, Daniel, you can write your own check.
Daniel,
What's the meaning of this reading? Help me, 'cause my soul is bleeding. Ignorance is never ever bliss. Where have I gone wrong? Just say it. Tell me what I owe, I'll pay it. I cannot go on and on like this, not like this.
Can you loose the
What's the
knots
meaning
by
of this
interpretation?
reading?
Connect the
Help me,
dots
'cause
of
my
a
soul is
situation.
bleeding.
Solve for X
Ignorance
the
is
algebraic
never
equation.
ever
Build the tile of a mosaic creation. Disembodied
Where have I
hands
gone
scratching
wrong?
letters out
Just
on
say
plaster.
it.
Gouging,
Tell me what I
scraping
owe,
seeds of world
I'll pay
disaster.
it.
What's
I
my
cannot
karma?
go
What's
on
my fate?
and
Or
on like
on and on and on and on.
What's the meaning of this reading? Help me, 'cause my soul is bleeding. Ignorance is never ever, never ever, never ever bliss.
Where have I gone wrong? Just say it.
Tell me what I owe, I'll pay it.
I cannot go on and on like this.
Not like this. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Penny. That was wonderful. Okay, can I, the house lights, please? Because we're going to start moving the crowd. Okay, so again, thanks to all of the speakers here today, to the performers. One more hand for everybody. Thank you very much.